We have an incredible matchup at the guard position. What do you think we'll see?
Well, both of these guys are outstanding scorers, and they get their own shot rather easily, so that'll be fun to watch. And not only can they get their own shot, but they're both good at creating for others as well. So I'll tell you what, this could be a doozy, Kevin. This could really be a lot of fun to watch.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Harden kicks to Paul. And some nice passing there by Houston. They set the screen. Lock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza. E.J. Tucker is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Paul in at the point guard.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Harden.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ariza kicks to Harden. Offline with his three.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Harden on the wing. He dishes it to Capella. Harden against Thompson. Harden the pass to Capella. Over Green. Iman Green with the rebound.
Certainly not the Green start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
Good on the second free throw.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
Harden outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Ariza outside. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry kicks to Durant. Buries it down low. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's Capella. Harden, and again the Rockets good for 2. Thompson with it. Curry on the wing. Ariza with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Hits it from three-point range.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Thompson against Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Ariza no up. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Here's the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ariza goes in. Dishes it to Harden. Over Thompson. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 13.
And, you know, Harden's a gamer. Nothing phases this guy, not even the defense being right up in his grill.
Curry kicks to Green. Iguodala outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Harden. Ariza outside. The dish to Harden. It's stolen by Curry. On here comes Curry all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. He has 5.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Now here's Paul, and it's Ariza in the corner. Capella with a screen on Green. Here's Ariza. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Green with a screen on Harden. Green, the screen, launches it. Again, Curry missing.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help. And, you know, Kevin, there is no question about what this Rockets team wants to do. Shoot threes and drive it to the goal. Last in the league in mid-range jumpers by a long shot.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Harden. And here's Iguodala outside. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Paul kicks to Harden. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 6 points for Chris Paul.
CP3 showing off his supreme stroke from deep. He is a dynamic offensive player.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Clark, when you played, did you have any superstitions or a game day ritual that you would follow?
Superstitions are a waste of time in my book, Kevin. I had none, not any. I liked my pregame nap. I'd get a good pregame meal, and then it was about focusing on my assignment for that particular game and night or day. Superstitions, I know a lot of guys have them. They weren't part of my toolkit.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney comes in for Andre Iguodala. Young is subbed in for Klay Thompson. They set the pick. Green kicks to Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's nothing Young likes more than to be set up for his sweet jump shot.
Capella with a screen on Green. From deep, Harden. Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. The shot by Looney, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Al Harden following Durant's three-point attempt. Over Young. Here's Capella. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Durant from 13 feet. It goes down.
And Durant has just such a fluid release, very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding, one of the better teams in our league.
Houston making some changes. Gerald Green comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gordon in for Paul. Houston leading by 6. Harden dishes to Ariza. Puts up a 3. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Ariza. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Young kicks to Curry. Green, the screen for 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 8.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry Denton. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Now here's Green. Gordon with it. And Young picks him up defensively. That one drops for him. Warriors trail by 8. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Harden kicks to Green. He feeds it to Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Golden State. Ariza kicks to Gordon. And the pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Over Durant, and Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Boy, it's so good to see Eric Gordon healthy because he's battled injuries quite a bit throughout his career. Last season played in the most games he played in a long time, and actually ended up being healthy and one of the most valuable players on a very good Rockets team.
Free throw good, Gordon. And Eric Gordon dealing with injuries. And unfortunately, that's been kind of the theme of his career. Last season, only the second time he's ever played more than 70 games in a regular season. The first time was his rookie year out of Indiana.
Yeah, you can't deny the fact, Kevin, that the current of being injured has run through Eric Gordon's career. But while he's not been that efficient as a driver when he's healthy, he has always been consistent from outside. And he reminded everybody last season just how dangerous he is as a shooter when he's healthy.
There's the screen. Young with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Young's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Harden against Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Rockets lead by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Looney kicks to Young. Right block shot, and he nails the jumper. Rocket shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Curry against Harden. A 3-ball. That shot missing. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Clint Capella is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now here's Iguodala. Livingston kicks to Thompson. over Gordon, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Livingston. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. The feed now to Gordon. On the wing, Green. Ariza outside. Outside, Green. Ariza dishes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Screen by Capella. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Ariza. Gordon, the pass to Paul. Ariza, right side. And the 3 ball is good. Ariza's got 5 now.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch and shoot player.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Livingston kicks to Thompson. And here's Iguodala outside. Passes it to Livingston. Thompson outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Paul kicks to Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Thompson from long range. That shot off, and Houston the other way now. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Paul dishes to Ariza. Here's Capella. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson outside. And here's Iguodala outside. Another miss by Iguodala.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, one of the great strengths of Coach D'Antoni, to me, Kevin, is he really gives his players a lot of confidence. And his philosophy really clicks with players. They're comfortable playing for him. They know their responsibilities, and they play hard for D'Antoni.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. West outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson inside the line.
Excellent quickness by Gordon, and you got to respect that, especially on defense, where he's able to hound the offensive player.
There's the pick. Outside, Green. On the wing, Gordon. Over West. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And to what you said about Mike D'Antoni, he sees his players and asks, what can they do, instead of what can't you do?
And, you know, he's had a lot of success last season elevating the Rockets and winning Coach of the Year in the process.
For 3, Gordon
has not made another 3 since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Looney passes to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, that's a shot Chris Paul is really comfortable with. I mean, if he gets the space to rise up from mid-range, he's going to bury that.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, Swiss center Clint Capella is up there as one of the most efficient players in the league. He's only 22, but he's efficient mostly because all his shots come right at the basket, right on the doorstep. Last season, he finished near the top of the league, in fact, in field goal percentage.
And for a while, he was leading the league, if I recall correctly, Kevin. Capella knows who he is, what he's about, and what his team needs from him. So he finishes off his chances that are created by guards penetrating. Not flashy, but very effective.
Green, he's checked in for West. Now here's Livingston, guarded closely. Green kicks to Livingston. There's the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Paul with the three, hits the three-point bomb. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Green dishes to Iguodala. Over Green. Iguodala no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Now here's Green after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. Houston leading by 4. Paul outside. Back to Harden. Takes the three. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now here's Iguodala. 9 points in the game so far. Count that bucket. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Paul. And Tucker has it in the corner. Capella with a screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. You always say it, Clark, so much of the game is played inside your mind, between the ears, in your head. Which players jump out to you as being some of the smartest players on the floor?
Kevin, there are so many guys that fall into that category. LeBron James is at the top of the list for me because of how he impacts the game in so many ways at both ends of the floor, and his size and athleticism make him unique. Chris Paul, another guy who has great awareness on the court.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes, just unselfish to a fault. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Basket counts. Durant's got 6. And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is with a purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group. And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Screen by Capella. Harden the pass to Capella. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 6. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. Riza dishes to Paul. From the top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Curry kicks to Young. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 6. Here's Paul. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
And one of the surprise moves of this past offseason was Chris Paul moving to Houston, joining James Harden to become one of the strongest backcourts in our league. Kicked off a feeling that Houston would be a force this season.
And you know, Greg, many thought that Chris Paul may take a look at San Antonio, and he did, but Houston was too enticing a chance to pass up.
It's certainly a distinctive third chapter in Paul's career. He's always been criticized for not going deep in the playoffs, and saw Houston as maybe his best bet to make a deep run.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Curry with the 3. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Second chance shot. And Thompson sends it back. Ariza against Young. Curry passes to Durant. Shoots over Tucker. And again, no good by Golden State. Rockets leading by 9. All up top, guarded by Curry. Paul missing again.
Tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, the defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Ariza dishes to Paul. Back to Ariza. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young inside. Ariza covering, and Young kicks to Thompson. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
Houston making some changes. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for Capella. Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Paul. Now here's Harden. He's got 13.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young passes to Curry. Screen by Young. Thompson against Gordon. Durant sets a screen for Thompson. 4 on the clock. Bucket is good. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Harden banked in off the glass. Harden's got 15.
Yeah, I like how crafty Harden is, boy. Terrific at bullying his way down deep. A dangerous, dangerous scorer in the post.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by Tucker. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Lets it go from deep. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Green. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Young dishes to Durant. Back to Young. Outside for Durant. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Screen by Baamute. From deep 3-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halfway home, tonight's Western Conference Finals battle. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. We've had a great view of all of the action tonight. Looking at Houston, trailing 2-1 in the series, they've come out with purpose tonight. They know that losing this game would put them in an almost impossible situation. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they're getting beat up on the boards, Ernie. Woo. Smack them around, smack them around. And you know the coach is unhappy about it, because I'm unhappy about it, Ernie. I'm sure he's in the locker room right now saying, hey, we can bounce back in the second half. You need to dig deep, show some pride.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Warriors trail by 6. Warriors death lineup out there with Curry, Clay, Iguodala, KD, and Draymond. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And for Houston, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. He kicks it to Tucker. Capella with a screen on Green. Feeds to Paul. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
That is the quick decision-making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
There's a screen. Iguodala outside. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Paul outside. Paul missing again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry passes to Iguodala. It's Durant on the wing. Again, Durant missing.
Got to find a way to energize themselves, get going. 0 for 3. They're looking for their rhythm right now.
Paul gets to Ariza. Here's Capella. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Love how Capella stays alert on the offensive board, creating second chance opportunities thanks to that activity.
One shot, gentlemen.
Well, Clark, you've been in the booth for so long, but I have to ask, have you ever toyed with the idea of coaching or working in some team's front office? I know you did briefly for the Pacers.
Yeah, I did, and I enjoyed it. I was working in player relations, player development with our guys off the court, and loved it. But it just wasn't something I could sustain at this season in my life. Not interested in coaching. I've never really been, because my career path went towards broadcasting right after I got done playing, and I've paid my dues and have grown in this profession. And I would want to do the same thing in coaching, and I just don't have enough time in front of me to do that. So I'm happy to be around the game in this capacity. Coaching never lets up. I get an off season as a broadcaster.
Yes. And Durant sends it back. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now, here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Curry. To the middle. Here's Durant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Durant. And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions.
Curry, good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Ariza, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Ariza with it. Now Green defending. Ariza dishes to Capella. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Capella's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Iguodala, the pass to Durant. And a wide open look for Iguodala. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 16 points for Iguodala.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Screen by Capella. And here's Harden for three. Harden missing again.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
The drive by Iguodala. And they take the lead. Iguodala's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
Capella with a screen on Green. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He dishes it to Kerr. From the arc. And the 3-ball is good. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Outside, Green. They set the pick. There's the 3. The offensive rebound, Thompson. Good work defensively by Harden. Rockets trail by 4. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
You got to respect and you can't sleep on the passing ability of Harden. Love how he zips it over to open teammates.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Now here's Iguodala. He's got 18. Green kicks to Iguodala. Thompson for the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Houston's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Capella with a screen on Iguodala. Ariza with it. Now Green defending. Shot clock at 5. Capella sets a screen for Paul. Iguodala with the steal. Out to Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Tipped away. Ariza against Iguodala. Ariza dishes to Paul. Thompson against Harden. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 5. Dishes to Kerr. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul outside. The dish to Capella. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. Left side Ariza. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the right side. From deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Timeout called the Warriors. You know, Clark, for all the talk of Russell Westbrook he had with his triple-doubles in the record-setting season, James Harden was a force in that department as well. 2nd in the league in scoring and in triple-doubles. It was just a huge part of why he had such a claim to the MVP award.
Well, you know what? Harden was fantastic and had a phenomenal year, a record-setting type individual performance for Harden. But as hard as he worked, still not quite enough to get to the top of the MVP ladder.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Mbah-a-Moute is checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for P.J. Tucker. Curry, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden kicks to Gordon. Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Harden outside. Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Ariza. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the career progression of Trevor Ariza? You know, he came into this league somewhat as an energy player who, you know, obviously could attack the rim. Now he's one of those guys who's primarily a 3-and-D component.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Free throw drops for Ariza. For Ariza, his first few years in the NBA, over half his shots came within a few feet of the rim. Greg, now over 2/3 of his shots are from beyond the arc.
And that's just how it goes for some players in the NBA. Ariza still, he has some bursts to finish at the rim, but has turned himself into a deep threat, and he's always been a presence with his defense as well.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Rockets trail by 4. Paul outside. On the wing, Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got 21.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. They're shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
Now Durant, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Can't cash in from the high post. In the corner, it's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now, here's Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown. He's got 26.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Gordon, the pass to Paul. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Chris Paul. There's the pick. Curry kicks it to Looney. Back to Curry. Livingston passes to Looney. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot off that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
1:06 left in the third. Down low. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Green.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Durant kicks to Livingston. Curry with it. He's picked up by Ariza. There's Green with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Mbah a Moute. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Harden dishes to Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon. Outside Curry. Looney kicks to Curry. Pass to Durant. From outside, off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great start, fellas. Clay, your cutting is awesome. Your movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
Good to hear that. Complimenting the motion. Steve Kerr likes this offense and how it's running right now.
And when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it really prevents a defense from getting set and digging in.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Gerald Green out there with Luke Mbah a Moute. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Livingston following the 3 from Chris Paul. And Young kicks to Thompson. Over Gordon. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And Thompson kicks to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Screen by Mbah a Moute. a Moute, a screen on Thompson. Outside Gordon. Screen by Mbah a Moute. Gordon, the pass to Mbah a Moute. Tries again. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Thompson with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Gordon. Over in the corner, Mbamute, and another three for Houston.
Good to see Gordon being unselfish. Excellent floor awareness and great at finding his guys in their spots.
Warriors trail by 3. Livingston dishes to Thompson. Over Gordon. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 18 points for Klay Thompson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gordon a screen. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And another three for Houston.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Livingston kicks to Young. Here's the screen. West setting the pick for Young. Just 5 on the clock. His first shot coming late. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from David West.
Everyone playing Young to shoot. There he makes the unselfish play.
Screen by Mbamute. Paul kicks to Mbamute. Green with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Screen by Mbamute. Gordon against Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. He's covered by Thompson. Over Thompson. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. And that's 12 points for Eric Gordon.
And, you know, Gordon is a dominant jump shooter if there is such a guy. I mean, it takes a lot to throw him off his stride and rhythm, even when you try to crowd him on defense.
Now here's Thompson. He's off on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. He feeds it to Mbamute. Gordon a screen. Paul for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
Now here's Thompson. The pass to West. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul kicks to Mbamute. The Warriors pull it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pick by West. Back to Young. Off the screen. Bullseye.
Boy, the fluid athleticism of Young, boy, he can create space for that jumper just about anytime he wants to.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Rockets play at one of the highest paces in the NBA. A lot of possessions for both sides as they want as many chances as they can possibly get to score. Clark, when you think about that, how do you prepare for a team like the Rockets if you're their opponent?
Well, there are a couple of things you can do. One is you try to slow them down, and some teams are equipped to do that. Other teams are equally adept at the 3, so you match them shot for shot. But the problem with that is Harden is really good in the half court. And even when you take away transition, he can hurt you in the half court game.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for West. Durant comes in for Young. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Houston also making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Mbamute. And it's Harden in for Green. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Durant. They set the screen. They grabbed their own miss. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Well, you know, last season, one of the surprise teams was the Houston Rockets. Ended up 3rd in the West and one of the best records in the NBA. And, you know, most thought they would have a down year after Dwight Howard walked.
And that one falls for Looney. And the Rockets, one of the big surprises in the NBA, but the players believe that they were one of the best teams heading into last season. They eventually won 55 games, which was much better than the 41 wins the season before.
Well, you know, Kevin, this organization has been putting out solid teams for the past decade, really. I mean, Mike D'Antoni deserves a lot of credit for their play last season because they were focused and were always hard to match up with.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
Here's Curry after Eric Gordon's bucket. Curry passes to Looney. Outside, Green. There's a good screen. On its way from Curry for 2, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Harden on the wing. The feed to Tucker. Back to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. A nice shot by Tucker.
And though lacking some height, Kevin, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now here's Curry. Green, the screen. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Outside Curry. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now, here is Harden. And here is Paul. Pulls up, high post. Tucker fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
Warriors trail by 6. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Green, the screen. Shot off the pick. And another basket for Golden State.
It's like Durant doesn't even notice the hands in his face. Just rises up and drains it like he's the only one in the gym.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And another basket for Golden State.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Here's Paul. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, fatigue really a factor. You can see the heavy legs, and that's why he was wide open on that shot. The defender just couldn't get to him.
Here's Ariza following the basket by Stephen Curry. Capella with a screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Capella. Three-pointer. But they get it back. Ariza at the elbow. Capella with it. Now Green defending. And it's Capella missing. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Green. Iguodala outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Houston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Harden with it, guarded now by Durant. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Two shots.
They throw good, James Harden.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Houston in the lead. Lob pass to Capella. Tucker dishes to Paul. To the inside. Gets the bucket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
That one misses.
Well, I tell you what, it's really impressive how Capella has improved his role so quickly, Kevin. I mean, he's a starting caliber center known for his defense, but continues to make strides on offense, too.
Now here's Curry. Ariza has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 16 points for Ariza.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now, a capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Inside, Durant goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Here's Ariza. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And it's Capella missing.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Now the Rockets with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And the 7th pick back in the 09 draft. Amazing that 2 other point guards were selected right before him, one of whom is completely out of the league.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Stephen Curry hits them both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Capella with a screen on Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. No good from three-point territory. Capella, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack it.
Two shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Hey, James, congrats on the win. Did it feel like the chemistry really got the ball going and got you into a rhythm?
Yeah, just stuck with it. You know, teammates kept encouraging me. I think we kept moving the ball and getting easy shots. They did a great job of looking for me.
You're an easy man to find with the beer, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.